Hey guys, I'm Flippy, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to fly under Steelport in Saints Row 4. Okay, now before I show you how to freely fly underneath Steelport, I'm going to first teach you how to get into the Zen Tower, or what was previously known in Saints Row 3 as the Syndicate Tower. Now to do this, you just run up either side of the door and you'll pop right in. And as soon as you get in, you want to turn towards the door and you'll land on an invisible platform. And if you jump down from this location, you'll be able to walk on the roof of the interior below. But unfortunately, this area is rather small and there isn't much room to explore here. However, if we go to the opposite side from the doors, it'll reveal a large gaping hole, gaining us access to the underworld of Steelport. So without any hesitation, let's jump right on in. And as soon as you take off, you'll notice a small room spawn. And since we have nowhere else to go besides down at this point, it's probably a good idea to fly into it. But this room is actually rather pointless. It's just a pitch black cube and you have a limited space to move around in. You can use your buff superpowers, which will give your character a really cool look, but that's really all there is to do here. Now flying into this room doesn't get you stuck at all. You're free to jump out at any time, but like I said before, there's nowhere else to go besides down, and once you fall down far enough, you'll respawn at the default spawning area. But you guys are probably wondering how to actually explore the underworld of Steelport. Well, it's very simple. All you need to do is get the Salem from the alien tower that's located on the East Island, and then you want to take it back to the Syndicate Tower and fly it into that hollow ledge. It might take a bit of work because anytime you touch the side walls it tends to bounce you in the opposite direction, but you should be able to get in with no problems. Once you make it past the barrier, all you have to do is navigate yourself down into the underworld of Steelport. Now there's actually another way to do this without the Salem, and that's with the mech suit. The downside of this is that you're much more bulkier and slower, but the absolute worst part about this is that if you run out of fuel and fall, your game will freeze. So let's just never do that again. Oh, by the way, in case you were wondering what this room was, it has something to do with the gateway. You'll find the same room underneath every one of them. Anyway, now that you have the Salem underneath the map, you're free to explore the entire city from below. And there's actually some pretty interesting things you can find down here. Like in the middle of nowhere, there's actually a floor made up of random textures that you can walk on. One side is completely made up of Zen posters, and another side is just the fence texture stretched out. I'm completely stumped on what this is used for, but I'm guessing that it's not connected to anything, and it's just something a developer left over. There are a few other places to explore down here, but this pretty much covers the glitch. If you find anything interesting while you're down here, be sure to leave a comment. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching my videos, and I'll catch you next time.